Desk Gupta, thank you very much for joining us on the programme, where your insights are always very much valued. We now move on to East Asia, where 12 Hong Kong pro-democracy activists have appealed their subversion convictions in a landmark case that has sparked global criticism. The case involves 47 activists charged over a 2020 unofficial primary election. They were sentenced up to 10 years in prison, prompting concerns over Beijing's crackdown on dissent. The US and other countries have called the case politically motivated, while Hong Kong officials insisted on a fair trial. The 10-day appeal hearing also includes a government challenge to one acquittal. We're now joined by Jim Rice, who's a professor of international law located in Vigan, the Philippines. Jim, thank you very much for joining us on the program. What are your thoughts on this ongoing case of these pro-democracy activists that have appealed their subversion convictions? What more can you tell us about this case?
Thanks a lot for having me on. This case is very close to me. As you may know, I lived in Hong Kong for 27 years, and I worked as a professor in Hong Kong for 26 of those years. And during that time, I was involved in the democracy movement. I knew those people. I know them. Some of them are my former students. Some of them are my friends. Some of them are my colleagues. And these individuals are some of the best people that I've ever known. As you correctly pointed out, and again, your lead-in was brilliant, these men and women are being held and have been charged and convicted for essentially organizing primary elections in order to try and get better results at the ballot box, all of which was legal at the time. And it's important to note that in July of 2020, the Chinese government unilaterally imposed what they termed the national security law, which essentially drove a stake right through the rule of law in Hong Kong and created a whole new category of offenses, created a whole new category of law enforcement officials, and created a whole new category of judges. It eliminated jury trial, eliminated bail for defendants, and basically stacked the deck against any defendant who is charged with a national security law violation.
Jim, looking at the legal system here, how do you think for these 47 individuals the pendulum is going to sway in that regard?
Well, again, they're now appealing their convictions. At this point, the Hong Kong judiciary is essentially another arm of the Chinese Communist Party. There's no other, but they're a very well-paid arm of the Chinese Communist Party. There's no other way to really say that. There's no integrity on the Hong Kong bench whatsoever.
Okay, Jim Rice, thank you very much for joining us. You are staying with us to discuss